less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol. Welcome. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill today, Miles Michaelis. What do you look for here?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Now into the game, Andres Chaparro. He takes over as the new first baseman. Ready to go now, Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that
Junior Caminero. And the 1-0. That one fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And a 1-1. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Ground ball left side. And foul ball. Just getting going here in our nation's capital.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
And there's a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Liner snagged at first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with the righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
1 out. Runner at second. Ben Rice will hit by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And here comes Bellinger. Ripped to right. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. This one in the air center field. And that'll do it. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Yankees 2 and the Nationals nothing. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Jacob Misiorowski. How about a scouting report on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Lobber to right field, way back, gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Ball one.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
And it's 1-1. Out towards right center field. Jones gets under it. One away. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Dalen Lyle getting ready to hit.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
In the air out towards right center. Jones on his way over, and there's two down. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. In the air, right field. And the inning is over. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Yankees, Spencer Jones. That one's in there. Strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One out in the second.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And a man aboard. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Hey. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. That was blasted to the moon. And they add on. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here's Trent Grisham. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And makes the grab. 2 away down. Two down, base is empty. Junior Caminero stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And that one is lifted in the air. Young under it. And that'll do it. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the second. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. And a foul ball. Chaparro measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grisham moving under it. And there's one down. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Four-seam fastball, low middle.
Fastball for a strike.
Four-seam fastball, low outside.
0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Now it's going to be Brady House. Swing and a ball popped up. Chisholm has a beat on it. And that is that. And the Nationals gone in order. And they trail it 4-1. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. P.J. Poulin.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
The 0-2.
Nope, that's inside.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. 0-1. Fouled off left side. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Struck him out looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Rice at third. Bellinger at first. 2 out of the inning. Right side and foul ball. Poulin. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 4-1. Back in Washington, D.C. as we go to the last of the third. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And a foul ball.
Curveball. Low outside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Slider. Low outside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Good job to fight that one off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Here's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Another 1-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Digging in, Nasim Nunez. Foul ball there.
Circle change.
And the 0-1. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Jazz, there's 1. Terrible throw there.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline, and I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he...
And that's strike 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
In the dirt. Man at second. In the air to left center. Bellinger on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Fastball for a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike 3. So 1 left for Washington, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. That's hard hit on the line. Lyle makes a nice running catch. One pitch and one out.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Swing and a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Hey! Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. P.J. Poulin is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Righty reliever out of the pen, Griff McGarry. He's into the game with the bases empty. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Yanks held in check as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here in Nationals Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Hey, 2.
Struck him out swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Dylan Cruz now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Oh, 0-2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Chaparro in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're headed to the 5th. The Yankees 4 and the Nats 1. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back in Washington, D.C. Ready now for the 5th inning. Junior Caminero stepping in now for the Yankees. This ball's chopped on the ground. House. In plenty of time to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
So up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that chance handled. Fires over to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Ben Rice digs in now. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Brings it in, and that is that. The Yankees 4 and the Nats 1. Back here in Nationals Park. Last chance for the home team. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals.
Four-seam fastball.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Here's a 1-1. That one at triple digits.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. There's a swing and a miss. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hey! Man at first, 1 away. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Hit in the air out to center field. Grisham on his way over. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman, Nasim.
Last chance for the Nats in this one. Here's the second baseman, Nasim Nunez. And it's fouled away. House, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now he breaks his bat. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.